For some, school can be a chore. What up though, students, educators, and families? I am Lindsay Holmes and you are tuned into School Matters. In this video, I will share with you 5 ways you can make school more meaningful. And you can help us by clicking the like, subscribe, and notification bell down below so we can expand the reach of our teach. Let's learn. Number 1, determine your students' current and future aspirations and connect them to what they're learning and their school experience overall. This looks like joining clubs that resonate with them and connect to what they want to do in the future. And for parents, that also may look like leveraging your network to connect your students with people who are in the positions and fields that they aspire to or that they're interested in right now. Number 2, find ways that your student and family can contribute to the development of school culture. This could look like, for students, joining the student body, student government, so that they can influence and have voice in what happens in the day-to-day school functions and lives of students. For parents, this may look like joining a parent-teacher association, a community association within the school. When you have voice and influence what happens in the day-to-day of your school, you are more invested in that school overall. Number 3, what purpose your family derives from school. For each family, that may look different. And also consider what type of school they go to and why that school in particular. That could look like academic rigor, culture, diversity, school values, the affirmation that students get from that particular school, any of those things and more. For example, when my family was deciding the high school that I would go to, one of the big factors that my mother considered is the location. This was super important to her because she wanted to expose me to the rhythm of what it means to live in the heart and be in the heart of a metropolis. She knew that one day I would want to live in New York City, I would live in some major cities throughout my life, and she wanted to give me the experience of navigating that early on with her support and guidance. Number 4, when you're choosing a school for your student, make sure that school values peak moments. Many of us reminisce on our school days. You want that same experience for your student. So ensure that your school prioritizes the student experience holistically, not just academics, but also the clubs that your student could be a part of, the extracurriculars, the teacher relationships, the student functions, the dances, the field trips, the pep rallies, the sporting events. All of those things are a part of making school more meaningful for your students. Number 5, ensure that your school is a safe space for all students. Although you may be providing a safe space for your student at home, some students seek school to be a place of refuge. As a parent, ultimately, you want to think about ways that you can advocate and support students that may not be a part of your family to ensure that their school environment is both psychologically, emotionally, and physically safe. This may look like being involved in the parent-teacher association, providing feedback to your school. When you hear something that sounds a bit off that happens in the school or in the classroom, make sure that you look into it. It is our job to ensure that our community is safe for all students. Let me know what you think about these tips and tricks in the comments below. And on that note, school is out. See you next video.